Hey guys, Average Woodsman here. So I wanted to take a little bit of time today to do like a quick review on a new piece of gear that I haven't had too long. It's um it's a pretty cool thing, something that I never thought I would get. I saw it at the Randall's Adventure and Training Advanced Bushcraft course. Dustin from Wazoo Survival was wearing it, or wearing one of these. His, I believe, was in multicam black. I don't know if it was from Hill People Gear. It may have been from a different company, but it looked the same to me. But he was the first person I ever saw have one of these, especially one just like this with the different compartments. But anyway, let me move the camera and I'll get into it and show you. All right, so this is it right here, guys. It's the Hill People Gear wax canvas belt pack. So this is like it states in the name of the product. This is wax canvas, so it's water resistant. I bought it off of eBay, I believe, if I remember correctly, and it's just an awesome piece of gear. Honestly, it rides right around the back, just like how you would have, you know, a fanny pack. It's basically a fanny pack, but made for the outdoors. It's a high quality piece of gear that's of course made by Hill People Gear, which they are known for some of the best, highest quality gear. This is my first piece of kit from them specifically, and I can already tell you that it's awesome. If you come across one of these, they're almost out of stock everywhere. They're not on eBay anymore. All the websites that I looked when I was going, you know, because I wanted to talk about it, and I looked at some websites to see if I could find anything, maybe to put some in the description, like links to you guys could find them. They're out of stock everywhere. I guess I just lucked out and found one on eBay. It was brand new. In the description it said brand new. There was nothing wrong with it. There still is nothing wrong with it. I've used it maybe 5 or 6 times. I'll also show you guys how I have this set up real quick, because it's such a cool piece of kit. So it has a area underneath here that you could put a tourniquet, like attach a tourniquet pouch. I just have a chem light in there. And so what makes this different than some of the other ones that I've seen is that this has 3 pouches. So it has one on the front, a larger pouch in the middle, and then a CCW pouch on the back. Most of the other ones I've seen, they'll have one zipper pouch in the front, and then they'll have the CCW pouch here. They don't have a back pouch specifically for CCW, so you can't carry as much. So the way I have this set up, in the front I have just my a Bic lighter and Exotac fire sleeve, a couple of fire envelope, you know, aluminum foil nuggets, whatever you want to call them. People call them different things, drill for fire. And I have my Write in the Rain notepad. That's all I have in that one. Then it has a couple of like keepers here that you could use, you know, if you want to attach something to those. Compartment, I just have an emergency poncho. It's orange, so it could be used for signaling, you know, as an actual poncho to keep me out of the weather. It could be used to set up as a shelter. So it has a lot of, it's very multifunctional, and honestly it doesn't weigh anything, and it doesn't take up very much space. It has these 2 inner pockets inside in the front here, and I just have a speed loader for my revolver that I have in the CCW compartment. I have a hank of 550 cord. Can never have enough cordage. I have my Exotac rip spool, which, if you guys haven't seen this, it has duct tape on it. It has some braided line, which I have a little bit of duct tape over the line, because once you start using it, it'll come loose. And then inside, you have a sail needle. So pretty cool piece of kit, and it covers quite a few bases. If you go by the 5Cs or the 10Cs, you know, if you go by the 10Cs, you have cordage right here, you have duct tape, and you have your sail needle. Also, it has this Velcro in here, like this hook and loop, and it also has MOLLE cut into it, so if you wanted to attach, you know, like maybe like a mag pouch or something like that, you could. I just put one of these Helicon little small organizers, and I have just a Sharpie ferro rod, and then my compass and whistle. So this thing's like its own little kit in and of itself. Of course, I have, you know, what's on me in my pockets, my knife, you know, my SAK and all that kind of stuff on me. So this would just supplement it if for some reason I ever lost my backpack. But in here is the CCW pouch, which is really cool. And as you guys can see, I have my 629 right inside here. It fits right in there. It also has, hook and loop right here. If you'll say you wanted to set up one of those universal holsters, you could do that right here, and it would work perfectly fine. I just set this in here. I have one of the universal holsters, and this revolver is way too wide to fit that in here. And then the way they say to do for their chest pack that they sell, they say to stage it so if you had to use it, you can rip it open, access the firearm really quickly. So I just thought it was a really cool piece of gear, honestly. It's comfortable, it rides really well, and it allows me to carry, because, you know, if I want to carry concealed, I don't want to have to try and shove this gigantic revolver in an inside the waistband holster. It's just not going to be as comfortable as carrying like my Glock 19 or Smith & Wesson Shield or something like that inside the waistband. So this allows me to carry my 629 and access it by just ripping this away, and then I have my 44 Magnum right there to use when I'm out in the woods hiking around or camping or whatever, and this can stay right on me. And it has additional gear in here, almost like a second layer or a third layer. You have your on-body layer, I have this, and then I have the things that are in my backpack. So it's almost like an extra layer of items that I can use or rely on in an emergency if I needed to. And while it's not a complete kit inside here with the stuff that's on my body, it's better than not having anything when you're out in the woods. And I still have my backpack, of course, and if I accidentally lost my backpack for some reason, you know, I still have the items that are on me in my pockets, you know, my belt knife, and I have the items that are in here to help supplement me while I'm, you know, if to get out of the situation. Plus I have a firearm for defense and a reload if necessary. But anyway, guys, I figured that I would show you guys this. I really don't see much on it. I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 reviews on YouTube about it, so I figure why not make a video, you know, to get the word out there about this thing, because it's such a cool piece of gear. So I'll catch you on the next one.